Welcome back to the Meeple Marathon. Today we're going to be playing through Talisman, the Kingdom Hearts edition. So essentially this is Talisman with a reskinning to be very family friendly and utilizes the some Square Enix characters from Final Fantasy and some Disney characters, classic Disney characters. Now, Talisman generally is a competitive multiplayer game where you are essentially racing around the board trying to be the first person to, in this instance, get to the Door of Darkness and close it. It is a game where you acquire points throughout the game and then you compare points to see who wins at the end. So you could maybe even make it to the Door to Darkness and not be the winner. That being said, there is very little player-to-player interaction. You cannot fight other players. You can, however, assist other players. So this game probably could be played two-handed, but we're going to give it a try today, purely solo. I have devised a kind of solo AI rule set here to help me just create a timer to help go against, and it's not a specific timer. It's not going to be one where I can tick down a d20 or something like that, but it is going to give me something to help me pace myself, stay ahead of the AI bot, and it could throw me for a loop and get ahead of me. It could win, but we'll just see. But it gives me something to shoot for, and at the end of the day, I don't have to care about points or anything like that or beating my high score within a certain number of rounds. So let's give it a shot. Talisman in general is akin to Trivial Pursuit. Everybody, I think, knows how to play Trivial Pursuit. You roll the die, and the biggest thing is you get to choose whether you go right or left around the board, and technically you could go into the interior of a Trivial Pursuit board, but essentially you roll a single die and you decide whether you go right or left depending on which color question you would like to answer. Well, that is the same case here for Talisman, is that you're going to roll a six-sided die. The crown symbol is the one. And so then you'll get to choose which direction around the board you go, and then you're going to encounter that space. Very simple. There's a fair amount of text on some of these spaces, so this is a huge board, by the way. Reading some of those that are turned away against me might be a little tricky, but we'll figure it out. What I would love to see, and I've seen for Talisman, like 4th edition, but nobody has created for the Kingdom Hearts version yet, is a reference sheet just telling me what the text is for each space. They have this inner ring in the rule book, which is nice, because there's a lot of confusing text here. But what I would love is for all of them to be included in the rule book so that I wouldn't have to read funny upside down. But anyways, you're going to roll a d6 and you're basically going to encounter your space. Now there's a lot of other details about rules and how things play out and how you fight Heartless, which are the main enemies in this game, and things like that. But for the most part, it's basically just go around the outside building up your character until you feel like you are ready to make your way to the inside. There's a couple ways to do that. The most obvious way here is the break in the wall. You can see you have to battle the Battle of 1,000 Heartless. You basically just have to defeat a level 9 Heartless with a strength of 9, which is pretty easy to get to once you have reached a strength level of, say, 6. I'm starting at 2. But that could take some time. But essentially, that Heartless does not roll a modifier die, so you know exactly what you have to get to. So if you get to a strength of 8, you're definitely at least tying him. Anyways, you defeat 1,000 Heartless, you move into the inner ring, then you go around the inner ring, however you so choose, until you can make it through the Gate of Dark. Then once you're in here, you are simply moving one space at a time. You can choose which direction you go until you get to here. The final rest. You have to give up a Keyblade, move into the Door of Darkness, close it, and you win. Now, I of course had to play with Mickey because this is Kingdom Hearts Disney. Mickey here actually gets to start the game with a Keyblade, which is his unique power. He also starts the game with 2 spells. So that's kind of his special abilities, is starting with stuff. He can never lose his Keyblade. So I don't have to worry about, by the time I get here, having lost my Keyblade and backtracking. all the way. All right, so let's talk about what this other character here is going to do in order to spur me on in the game. He is simply going to move 1 space per turn clockwise around the board here until he gets to the Battle of 1,000 Heartless. I have decided to start him here in the Corridor of Darkness. He's not going to be able to use the Corridor of Darkness, which is another way you can enter into, but this is just kind of his starting location. So for me, this is kind of just what I would consider a excuse me, a standard game. Starting in this location, moving clockwise around to here. I would say start here if you want very hard, start here if you want hard, normal, and easy. So you can see here, he's going to have to trek most of the way around the board to get there. And he simply is going to be moved 1 space between each of your turns. Now, if you feel like you are not advancing fast enough, and he is racing to the Battle of 1,000 Heartless faster than you care him to be, you can encounter him. If you end up landing on the same space as him, you can, as a free action, encounter, or not as a free action, but that can be you can encounter that space. Encounter him in that space, and I've given him a strength of 1 to start off with, and he will roll a die to modify, just like you will roll a die to modify. I have a strength of 2 to start with. So for me, this is a much better roll. His total is 2. 1 plus 1 is 2. Mine is 8. So I will have defeated him. At this point, I get to push him back. It's a knockback attack. The difference between our 2 strengths. So I was victorious, but I was very victorious in this time. So this would be a good roll because the difference here is 6. So I get to push him back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces. I'm not always going to be that lucky. It may only be like 1 or 2 spaces that I defeat him by. Or I may lose, in which case I'm going to take a hit of health and he doesn't do anything. He just stays put. Now, each time I defeat him, he will raise in strength or magic if I decide to fight him in magic. You will see that some of the Heartless, some of the characters you have to defeat, you have to use magic, your magic skill, and you fight with magic the same way, except you get to use your magic stat. So whichever I defeat him in, he's going to improve, he's going to train up in that stat by 1, and then continue slowly pacing around the board. Once he gets to the Battle of 1,000 Heartless here, he will automatically push up into Wonderland. Once he's in Wonderland, for the middle ring here, and he cannot be pushed backwards. I can't. Once he's in the middle ring, he's set here. I'm not going to be able to push him back here and back that way. He will start rolling a die on his turn. So say, for example, he's here. He gets a 1. Well, that really doesn't make a difference. But he will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So he'll take the shortest path to the Gate of the Dark. Next turn, he will roll 6. He will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lucky him, he landed on it. He would now push into here and really start pushing me. But say he was here and he rolled a 6. He would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then he's going to turn around and try and get there again. Now he would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now he's hoping for a 1, but he might overdo it. Oh, no, he rolled a 1. So once he's in here, he's basically going to just kind of be focusing on this area, going back and forth until he hits here on the money. But again, I could still encounter him and do a knockback, pushing him in the direction of my choice. All right, so anytime you want to, you can encounter your foe, perform an attack of your choosing, and knock him back that many. But remember, whichever you knocked him back in, he's going to increase in level in that. So if I continue to defeat him in magic, he's going to get pretty strong in magic. If he moves up here, then he'll start, I think this is the shortest route. He'll go here, 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 and then there. And I more than likely won't be able to stop him at that point because you're moving at a single pace here, and he's not going to get stopped by anything. So, at that point, hopefully I make it into here before he does. Again, these this all has just been developed by me. It's still in development stages. I'm not even ready to put it on paper yet. So this iteration of Kingdom Hearts will be a great test to see whether or not this implementation of solo AI could actually work. So let's just go ahead and get started. As Mickey, I start in the Disney Castle. I have a Keyblade. I don't have a card for it. I just automatically have it. And I started with 2 spells, 3 fate, and 1 money. So let's go ahead and get started here. And we rolled a 6, so I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Mystical House, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Hollow Bastion. I'm going to go this way just so I simply don't have to read upside down. All right, I have to roll a die now, and I rolled a 6. So the power of this palace gives you 1. So I get to increase my strength. Look at that. Boom. Now, all of these other spaces you can see, you're going to be drawing an encounter card here, but this one does not. You actually just encounter one here. So if I'd rolled a 1 through a 3, nobody would be home. A 4, Merlin offers you a choice. A 5 or a 6, I just raise my strength. So that's a great start for me. All right. And this guy's going to go boom. Now, I cannot just decide to go fight him. Normally, when you are moving around the board, you have to move your full length. You cannot stop in between. You cannot choose to, if you roll a 6, end up right here or right here. So, for me to encounter him, I'm going to have to hit the right number. All right, so 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, Gummy Path, or 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, Gummy Path. A Gummy Path will stick here in front of us. So this is one of those instances where we're just going to draw a single card here. All right, and we got a potion. Roll 1 die. If the result is equal to or greater than your health, gain 1, then discard the potion. Okay, so I can carry up to 4 objects. So I'm going to save this because your maximum health can never be more than 2 plus your starting health. So 6 is the maximum health for Mickey. So gaining into that bonus right now is really not worth it. This will come into better. This will be more effective later on if I'm like dying and need health. So, all right, we got ourselves a potion. He advances. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So let's do this. Let's push him back. 4. Boom. All right, so we'll roll for him first. I'm going to go ahead and do magic. So he's a 1 plus a 6, of course. I have a 5 plus 3 is 8. So 7 to 8. I just push him back 1. He is now 1 stronger in magic. All right. Question is, should I also get to activate the Mystical House? I'm thinking no. I'm thinking that is my my action, my encounter is with him and not with the house, Mystical House. So, all right, I pushed him back 1, so now he moves here. I do have to roll a die and move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Disney Castle or Destiny Islands. You look for loot under shells and gain in coconut trees. Gain a spell card. Or what's over there? Yeah, we'll stay here. So rolling a die. Where's my die? And I gain a spell. Now I need to make sure I can handle this spell. There's a reference book in here that I need to have. This should be on a card, honestly. So I'm at level 5 total magic. I can have a max of 2 spells. So, oh, and it's the same. So I will put this in a discard pile over here. All right. So that was that. He advances. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Synthesis shop. If there's no card here at the end of your turn, you may trade an object for a dream sword or dream rod if available, or purchase the following. Okay, so I have this stack of, you're supposed to lay these out, but the board is taking up so much room. This is a stack of cards that are always available. There's like 8 unique ones, but they, you know, if 3 people have a dream sword, then it's not available. So, yeah, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I like this one better. All right, so we need to encounter a card first before we can shop here, and we have a Air Soldier Heartless. So this card is now here. I can encounter it. So I guess technically you can still encounter this card and activate the room. So maybe I should have been able to activate the heart or mystical house back there. But we can attack this guy. So we have a strength of 3. He has a strength of 4. So he's actually more powerful than us right now. An Air Soldier Heartless has appeared in the area. It will remain here until it is defeated. So we roll for it first. Oh, okay. Well, I cannot win. I cannot roll a 7. It's not possible. I rolled a 1. Jesus. Okay. I have fate tokens. I believe I can spend them to re-roll. Let's see. What do I use fate tokens for? Fate is measured as a measure of a character's luck and is tracked using fate tokens. Once per die roll, a player may pay 1 fate token to reroll 1 die they have just rolled for character movement, to determine their character's attack roll, or due to the instructions on a card or board space. Okay, so I actually cannot re-roll his. So we will just take our hit. And we're done. So I'm going to have to come back to this guy. Alright. He moves. We go 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's go here. I like the mystical house. So 6, we're gaining a strength again. I like that. Alright. Boop. And he's going to pass this way. And we need to roll another die. 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, I can knock him back. 1, 2, 3. So let's do this. Now, I need to determine if there are more than one enemy. If there are multiple enemies in a space that attack a character by strength, or more than one that attack by magic, they have the same encounter number. They fight as 1. Okay. Encountering another character. Encountering a space. Okay. Okay. All right. So, looks like I can combat both of these guys. Let's go after this guy first with magic, so we don't have to. So he's got 2 plus 3 is 5. I have 5 plus 5, so he's going to go back 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he gets to increase in magic. All right, now I'm going to take on this guy again. We have equal starting foothold, so he rolls a 3. That's okay. And I roll a 1 again. So I have been knocked down again. All right. I'm going to save my potion, and I can't activate this because there's a card in the way. All right. So end of my turn, he gets to move, and I roll a 1. So Corridor of Darkness. No, I don't want to do that. So we're going to move here. Counter card. Soldier Heartless. Okay, Soldier Heartless is stalking this area. It will remain here until it is defeated. Okay, so let's encounter it. It has a strength of 3, plus 4 is 7. I'm at 4 plus 1. Good lord. Alright, I am now about to die, so I'm going to roll this. And I just barely get my 1 strength back. And so this is going to go over here. How about we make our discard piles on this other side? All right, we're not doing so hot right now. Okay. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Attacked by a Dark Side Heartless. Lose a turn. Safe. Gain 1. Well, I'm going to keep going back here. I will encounter him in strength this time. So 2 plus 5 is 7. And I have 4 plus 5 is 9. So he goes back 2. And now I can activate this house. So 4, Merlin offers you a choice. You may discard, take a discarded spell or discard 1. So I'm actually going to discard this one to heal 1. Okay. All right, end of my turn. Boom. And I rolled a 1. Well, let's go here then. It is a Soldier Heartless. Lots of these guys. Okay. He's rolling a 3 plus 1 is 4, so I can't lose. 4 plus 4, so I have defeated him. Alright, and basically I just get him as a trophy card. If I can acquire... Well, hold on. How do I... Trophies. A character gains 1 strength for every 5 points. When a character defeats an enemy, they keep the enemy card to track their trophies. A character may exchange these trophy cards at the end of their turn to gain either strength or magic. A character gains 1 strength for every 5 points of strength or 1 magic for every 5 points of magic marked on the trophy card. Okay. So he's got a strength of 3. So I need another one to upgrade my strength. Okay. That was pretty quick. Boom. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Corridor of Darkness. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or just the courtyard. If you choose to use this Corridor of Darkness, lose... Okay, I'm not going to use the Corridor of Darkness. I'm simply going to come here and do this. Soldier Heartless. Soldier. Okay, so 3 plus 4 is 7, and 4 plus 4 is 8. So we have defeated this guy. All right, so we've got 2 now. Where do I need to go? Hold on. When a character defeats an enemy, they keep the enemy card. A character may exchange these trophies at the end of their turn to gain strength or magic. Okay. So I will turn these 2 guys in to increase my strength by 1. All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I want this guy. All right. So he's at a 4. I don't have any more money. Plus 2. And I'm at a 5 plus 1. 6 and 6. So nothing happens. It's a wash. All right, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go this way. And we rolled a 6. We get to gain a spell. When cast on another character, they are immobilized. May do nothing apart from negating this spell with a reflect for the duration of that turn. It has the same effect when cast on an enemy. That enemy may not be attacked, but may be evaded. Okay. All right, that's fine. advance. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the corners always go to the corners. What's the bastion here? You turn into a Heartless, lose 1, gain 1, gain 1, gain 1. Visit only one of the following, or you will buy any of your objects for 1 money. Well, let's go here. I like the mystical house a lot better. Alright, 5 gets me. The fairy godmother grants you the choice of 1 magic. Choice of 1, or to summon a follower from the discard pile. Well, I don't have any followers from the discard pile, so I will take the increase in magic. Alright. Badoop. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can push him back. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can go over there. Yeah, he should be up in strength. Yeah, let's go here. Let's fight him in. We'll do strength first. So here's his roll. He's at a 5, and I'm at a 5, so I can't lose. So I'm basically pushing him back 2. Boom, boom, and he will increase in strength. Okay, and now I'm going to fight this guy. So he's at a 3 plus 9. I need a 4 or better. All right. All right, all right. Boom. Okay, and since when I got here, you only draw a card if there is less cards there. For example, Neverland here, you're supposed to draw 3 cards. If there was just 1 card here, you would draw 2. So you draw 1 less than what's already here. Yeah. All right. Six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Quarter of Darkness. Attacked by Heartless 4. Lose a turn. Safe. You defeated the Heartless. Yeah, I don't like that at all. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Card. Heartless Soldier. Okay. 3 plus 5 is 8, and I've got 5 plus 6. I have defeated him, so I can trade these 2 guys in for another strength boost. Boom. All right, he advances. 1, 2, 3. If there is no card here at the end of your turn, okay, so let's try this out, because 1, 2, 3 would be Quarter of Darkness. All right, Dark Ball Heartless. All right, so it's got an 8. I need a 2 or better, and I rolled a 1, of course. So I take a hit, and it stays there, and I can't activate the chapel. All right. 3. 1, 2, 3. That's a Quarter of Darkness. 1, 2, 3. A Gummy Path, or I could push up and try and battle with my strength of 9. I don't feel like I'm ready yet, and the chapel can heal me. So 1, 2, 3. Let's go here. And Jiminy Cricket. Jiminy Cricket decides to follow your adventure and take notes. Discard all of your other followers and take no new ones until you bring Jiminy Cricket back to Disney Castle. Okay. Well, I know where I'm going now. Oh, so that might disrupt me here. So 1, 2, 3. All right, so it's a 2 plus 3 is 5. I have a strength of 6. So even with my pitiful 1 roll, I have defeated it. All right. And now this says there is no cards here at the end of your turn, you may heal up to 2 at the cost of 1 money each. Alright, so I'll turn in my money to heal up to 5. Alright. So, honestly, I may just keep Jiminy Cricket. I know he's not helping me out much, but okay. Let's do this. Let's get a move on. So, 1, and now I'll have 3 remaining. So I'm going to put a 3 right there. I need a 3 or better to win this fight. And I got a 6. Alright, so I defeated that Heartless. So now I can go 1, 2, 3, or 2, 3. Yeah, we will go here to the scummy path. And the darkness sweeps through this region, outer or middle. All characters in this region must miss 1 turn. The darkness then abates. Place it on the discard pile. Okay, so that's pretty easy for me. I will just simply move him twice and then continue on. All right, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. Olympus Coliseum. If there are no cards here at the end of your turn, you may gain 1 or 1. Oh, I do like that. While here you cannot count points derived from objects or magical objects, nor may you use any magical objects. Well, why would I go there? Let's go here. So Coliseum, we're drawing 2 cards. All right, Merlin. Merlin has moved. Stranger ally. Okay. Merlin has moved to this space from the mystical house. Okay. And will give 1 spell card to the first character who lands here, if their spell is sufficient to allow them a card. Once a card is given, this card is discarded. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to use the Coliseum because I can't take a card. Rare nut, magical object. While you have the rare nut, you do not lose hearts on any space that would take 1 from you automatically. You may exchange it for any other potion card if you are in the 100 Acre Woods. Where's the 100 Acre Woods? Oh, right here. Okay. All right. That was an okay turn. So, yeah, I don't really want to do that. All right, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, if I stop here, if you are trying to pass into the end of the world, do not draw a card, but instead use either magic or strength to survive the trip. Decide which attribute you are using and roll 2 dice. The total of the dice is equal to or less than your chosen ability. Proceed to the end of the world. If it's higher, remain here and lose 1 from that ability. You do not lose hearts for using the gate to the dark. I don't think I'm ready for that yet. 2 dice. Definitely got to be above 6, I feel like. All right. So I could just encounter a card here, or I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I'd rather just go here. It's a normal card. Library books. While you have the library book, you are allowed to draw 1 more quest card or encounter card than required. You may then discard the one you do not wish to encounter, but you must encounter all other cards. Okay, I like that. All right, boom. I need to get my strength up here somehow. 2, so I need to encounter some Heartless, basically. 1, 2, this would be a good chance, or 1, 2. So let's go to Neverland and draw 3 cards here. 1, 2, 3, and we get to draw 4th, and we can discard 1. All right, I need some of this, so we will place this here, and then I will I'll discard this one. I will turn this in for a money. And I will keep this elixir. Drink the elixir to add 1 for the duration of any combat in which you use it. When you use it, combat to defeat the enemy, you gain 1. Once used to place it in the discard pile. Ooh, okay. So I'm going to increase my magic for 1 go. Alright, we're going to do a normal go here. Oh, Jesus. 7. I've got 6 though, so I have defeated this guy. Alright, I need 1 more card. And this guy, I'm not really stopping him at all. Alright, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do Agrabah, because I already have a Keyblade. Alright, roll 2 dice. 10. Oh, I gotta. Come on, here's too much text. Your wish for a Keyblade is granted. Okay. Well, I didn't really want a Keyblade. I already have a Keyblade, but we'll take one anyways. We get the Keyblade Divine Rose. You may only enter the Door of Darkness if you possess a Keyblade. Alright. Well, that was worthless. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You may obtain a Keyblade. I don't need a Keyblade. 1, 2, 3, 4. I just need to defeat some people to complete a quest. Alright, Dark Ball Heartless. Good. 2 plus 4 is 6. I already have a 6, so I can't lose. And now I can trade these guys in for an increase in strength. Alright. I guess I could have drawn a second one. Yeah, I don't want to take that guy on. Okay. Boom. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go back to Agrabah and try this wishing thing again. If I roll a 10 again. 7. Genie gives you 1 fate token. Alright, fine. Alright. Maybe I could use my fate tokens to re-roll here. I think I can do that, because this is a space, and I believe that was legal. So let's try and get back over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give 1 to help prepare for Halloween Town's Hall celebration, or lose 1. Or the Gumming Path? Yeah, Gumming Path it is. Alright, Invisible Heartless, or Invisible Heartless. Okay, this guy's a little tougher. Alright, so he's rolling 7 plus 4 is 11. I'm rolling 7 plus 4 is 11, so it's a wash. Alright, so now we said he's going to be rolling on the inside here, and this way is always quicker for him. So, boom. Maybe we should just have him march around, who knows. Alright. I would really love to upgrade my strength one more time, but we'll see. 1. Atlantica. Yeah, we'll go here. Roll a die. 5. Roll a die for yourself. 1 to 2, lose 1. Then roll a die for each. Oh, okay. So I gotta roll you. No, I didn't lose Jiminy Cricket, so that's good. But that's it. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, we're rolling for him. He's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. I may have just shot myself in the foot. So, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Haha! We can race up here. And, alright, so I got to do it now. I will roll 2 dice. I will go with Strength. Alright, but I got some fate tokens I can reveal here. So I need this to be less than 7. Alright, so I will spend a fate token to reroll here. And there we go. Okay. So I may continue on. If total is equal to or less than your chosen ability, proceed to the end of the world. Okay. Woo, I'm just ahead of him. Alright, you must stop here before moving on in the inner region. From this point on, you only move 1 space per turn. Alright. So now that I've gone, he goes. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it doesn't matter which way he goes. Gate to the Dark, Keyblade Graveyard, Hollow Bastion, remain here, end of the world. Okay. So we'll go here, roll a single die. 2, not too bad. Lose 1 to the Behemoth, but I can discard Jiminy Cricket to stop from losing 1. Okay? And we'll send him this way. Alright, so then I move here. So this is really it. I can't be slowed here. Ansem appears before you and tries to banish you from this region. You may choose to fight or flight. If we fight, we roll 2 dice to determine his base, or we can roll 3 dice and subtract our magic. But more than likely, we're going to get kicked back to Disney Castle. The 3 dice roll would have to be less than 6 for me to remain here. All right. So here we go. We can use some fate tokens here. Here, spend a fate token to reroll this one. Or spend another fate token. All right, I like that. So his base is 2, my base is 7. All right. So I'll move these over here. He is rolling a 6, of course, an 8. So there's his, but I should get him. I rolled a 1. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fate token. Hold on. That was my last fate token. 4. Okay. Alright. I will be able to... You may move on your next turn. So wait. This is going to get me right here, I think. Roll 1 die if you are ambushed by that many Heartless, 4 each. Okay. So I'm ambushed by 4 Heartless. And they're each a 4. So let's put this here. And they're all strength. So one's a 5. I need to roll a 3 or better. And I didn't do it. So I take a hit. And I stay here. And I still have 4 Heartless to defeat. He's going to go like this. And then I, on my next turn, can go through all the Heartless again. You may move on the turn after all have been destroyed. So again, he's rolling now a 10. I need a 4 or better. All right, I got him. So we'll take this down to 3. 4 plus 4 is 8. All right, I got him there. So we take this down to 2. 4 plus 6 is 10. And we'll call that a 6. So I defeated him there. Man, my dice are already chipping. 1. And the last one here. 4 plus 5 is 9. 7 plus 5 is 12. All right. But the problem is that he gets to move here. I get to now move here. You can only enter if you are carrying a Keyblade. If you do not have one, you must turn back. The Door of Darkness can only be reached from this space. So there's my Keyblade. I push off. So I don't know whether you want to call it a wash or not. All right. So that was Talisman Kingdom Hearts. That wasn't so bad, really. Honestly, he got lucky here with the Gate of Dark, hitting on exactly what he needed to. It probably wouldn't always be that, but then I definitely rushed here. I got lucky that I landed here. Had a lot of fate tokens to spend. I don't know whether that was like a typical length for a game or not. He, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 plus 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to get into here. That's 22, 24, plus the amount of times I knocked him back, say another 10 to 15. So approximately 40 rounds. That's, I think, about what it takes to win a game of Talisman. But it played very quickly because I was playing solo. I got to experience the game. Now there's a ton of encounter cards I have not even experienced yet. I didn't really see many allies. So I would love to hear your thoughts on this solo variant. Were these good starting points? Was pushing him back in that way? Did that seem to work well? I think that did. My biggest question is, what do you think should happen once he pushes into the middle region? Should he just continue to march around the board and you can push him back? Or do you like the randomness of him getting here on a die roll? Once he pushes in here, though, is there a way to stop him? Is there a way to slow him down? Should he only advance on certain die rolls? That way you do have a chance to race in here after him, because a lot of these things are slowing people down. And would normally slow people down, so you should have a chance to race in here and catch up. But either way, we're calling that a wash because we kind of both entered here within the same turn. He kind of beat me, so we'll call it what you want. But I enjoyed myself. I had fun. I got to experience the game where normally at this point it's a multiplayer game and I wouldn't have. So again, please leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving this a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos like this in the future, please consider subscribing to the channel. Once again, thanks for watching. Have a great day.